he would be with the family. Then my uncles and my father and the girls had become grown up, so they got married and went to different places. Some went to Bombay, some went to Nagpur, and my father and my other uncle went to Bombay. My father became a railway driver in BBMCI, and my aunt got married. And Erich's mother, Gaimai, got married to Behramshah Jesawala, and she was staying in Nagpur. One of my uncle also had a job in the weaving department in Nagpur mill. So he also used to stay with his sister in Nagpur. And that's how the family scattered. But my youngest uncle, my grandpa, and my aunt, who was not married, stayed in the same house because my youngest uncle was taking care of that property after his father. And Baba used to constantly come and go to our house. Then children were born to the family, and it was a very, very happy family, very happy joint family. Baba would come to the house. In 1942, my mother passed away. So we all moved to Ahmednagar. And then my father and my uncle, who lost their wives, we all came in our own horse carriage to Mehrabad. Baba was sitting in the Rowry cabin on the floor on a gadi, and there was a life-size picture of beloved Baba beside him. I was a little child. I had come with them in the carriage. So I would look at the picture and I would look at Baba. I did not know which one was real because they looked very much the same. And then Baba opened out his hands and I went into his fold. He held me close to him, made me sit on his lap. By that time, my uncle and my father got into the room. And then Baba asked them what had happened to their wives and how we all shifted to Ahmednagar. And Baba said to my father, I had 2 sisters and 1 brother. They all had progressive dystrophy, which was called polio in those days. When they were young children, there was an epidemic in Bombay, and in that, all the 3 children got polio. But I was saved by Baba's grace. And when I was sitting on his lap, Baba told my father not to worry about this little girl. He is going to take full care of my life, and I will not have any polio or any disease. But Baba ordered my father that I should not be taken to any saints' shrines or any other doctors except my uncle, who was a homeopath doctor in Ahmednagar. So my uncle used to treat me as and when I was not well. And everything that would happen to me was informed to beloved Baba, and Baba would say things, what they should do to me. And Baba used to come to our house, Akbar Press. So in those days, there were not many cars. As far as I remember, It was a military camp, and the Ahmednagar was very, very less populated. There were military camps, so we used to see the big fighting tanks going on the road and military trucks. There were bullock carts and tongas, horse carriages, that would bring the people from the railway station into the town. And only 2 trains used to come in those days to Ahmednagar. One in the morning at 8 o'clock and one at night at 8 o'clock. It was so accurate that you can set your clock hearing the jingling bells of the tonga and the bullock carts. There was no electricity in those days first. Later on, very much later on, we had electric power in Ahmednagar. We had lanterns. And so Baba used to come to our house, and because there were 7 cars and we knew exactly which horn was Baba's. Baba, whoever was driving the car, would blow the horn, and we would run to the gate to see beloved Baba. Sometimes Baba would just roll the glass of the car down and caresses us. Otherwise, sometimes he would open the door, would give us embrace and tell me to go and tell aunt that such and such time, with the action, he is coming for lunch, and Baba would come for lunch. As a child, I used to study in Marathi medium school, which was run by my uncle. I don't remember which year it was, but Baba asked my uncle to get 40 children from around the villages from Ahmednagar. So the children were brought over in bullock carts, and beloved Baba had ordered my aunt to cook for them. Uncle was told to get clothes for them. For each child they were given 2 pairs of clothes, and an enamel plate and an aluminum mug. Baba gave them bath after they all had been collected in our house. We had a huge bathroom in which there was a huge stone stool, and Baba had made 4 children sit in 4 corners of that stool, and the servants would take hot water from the tub to the bathroom, and Baba used to give them bath. There was a huge mug. Baba would pour water on those 4 children, rub them with the soap, and tell them to rub themselves. The little children would rub themselves, and then Baba would pour again the water over them. And after that was done, there was a stack of small towels on the chair, and the children were given towels to wipe themselves and go and stand in the sun in the backyard. So children did that, and then beloved, after Baba had finished bathing those 40 children, Baba came out and gave them 2 pairs of clothes in a cotton bag. One they wore it themselves and one was kept in the bag. And they used to use that bag as a pillow with their one spare cloth pair inside. The room that